Welcome back again for our Wednesday night Bible lesson. Today's lesson is, when can we pray? Remember last week we were talking about what is prayer? Remember we said that praying is talking to God. Today we're going to talk about when is a good time to pray. Remember our memory verse was never stop praying. 1 Thessalonians 5:17. That's where you can find it in the Bible. Our story is going to be about a guy named Daniel from a long time ago. Remember our story last week about Julie? She said that her grandpa used to tell them stories all the time. Well, this was the story that Grandpa told Julie and her brother Corey. It was about a man named Daniel. Daniel loved God, and he prayed all the time. He prayed in the morning, he prayed in the afternoon, and he even prayed throughout the night. He loved God, and God really is happy when we pray. King Darius was the king a long time ago. He was like the leader of the land. And he really loved Daniel too. He thought Daniel was a great guy. He gave Daniel this really nice purple jacket and this gold chain to wear. And he told Daniel, "You're the third person in line to be the ruler." So Daniel was pretty special. Well, there were some other people that didn't really like Daniel because they wanted to be as special as Daniel was. And remember, Daniel prayed all the time. So those other guys, they wanted to get Daniel in trouble with the king. So they thought, let's think of a new rule, or let's think of something so that Daniel will get in trouble. So they made up a new rule that no more praying to God. You can't pray to God. You can only pray to the king, and that would be King Darius. So they went to King Darius and they said, "Hey, we thought of a new rule. How about if there's no more praying to God, all the people in the land have to pray to you. And if they pray to God, we're going to toss them into the lion's den." That would be horrible to be in there with all the lions. I wonder what would happen. That would be awful. King Darius, he kind of liked that rule. The people were going to be praying to him instead of praying to God. But when Grandpa was telling that story to Julie and Corey, Grandpa said, "What do you think Daniel did?" And the kids said, "I don't know. What did he do?" Well, Grandpa said, "Daniel never stopped praying to God." So Daniel never stopped praying. That's what he did. He still prayed to God, even though he knew of the new rule. So when they found out that Daniel was praying, they told the king, and the king was so sad. He said, "I'm sorry, but we have to throw Daniel in the lion's den." So that's what they did. They tossed Daniel in with all the mean big lions. But the next morning, the king got up and he was hoping, "Goodness, I wonder what happened to Daniel overnight." So he went to the lion's den and he opened it up and he said, "Daniel, Daniel, what happened? Are you okay?" And Daniel said, "Yes, I am, because I was praying and God sent angels to close the mouths of the lions, and I was not hurt at all." And the king was so happy. So King Darius knew that he had been tricked by the other guys, that they shouldn't be praying to him. We should only pray to God. So King Darius made a new rule that no one should pray to anyone unless you're praying to God. And that's what makes God happy, is when we pray to him. Remember, kids, we can pray all the time, any time of the day, and God's going to hear our prayers. Make sure you're praying every day. That's what's going to make God happy. So you have a good week, and we'll see you next week. Bye.